This one's on the continuum of the MCC, and this one I'm saying about Mr. Marcello, which this one I'm doing specifically for him out of respect for him, which which most people don't know who he is, and which I've said multiple times, the nicest killer that I've ever met. Yes, he has triple life for murders, but who's to say that he was there? Who's to say that he's ever killed anybody himself? But just because, well, he's the godfather or the man of the, they say the man that calls the shots of, a kingpin, to say who does what. But I only know him as a respectable family man. And I asked him, so, Mr. Marcello, why you being, the book that I'm reading right now says you're worth at least $10 million. And he laughed. He's like, I wish. He's like, yeah, I might have made that in my life. Which, I'm not getting into that. It's not my business. Which I can relate to what's my story. And be honest with that. I'm not going to speculate on the rest. But he kind of laughed at that, and he's like, yeah, they like to blow things out of proportion. The news and the media and those story writers. He's like, they do that. I was like, yeah, I bet they do. I know. But I was like, me being the type of person that studies every building, every person, every facility, 360 tetra analysis type thing, I feel that for $3 million I could get anybody out of any facility there is. So if you're worth 10, wouldn't it be worth at least a third of what your life might be worth just to get out of prison and not serve triple life and to go to a non-extradition country? I've got this newspaper article that I got the other day that shows every single non-extradition country, and a couple of these might be welcoming for you, and he's like, I think of that stuff, but no, he's like, I couldn't do it. He's like, my grandchildren that I introduced you and your lady friend to in the visit, last week, he's like, my grandkids are all that mean anything to me, my family. He's like, if I were to go live in a non-extradition country like a king, my grandkids couldn't come see me. I would rather them come see me in a prison like this than to think that I abandoned them and fled. I was like, oh, okay. Different level of respect there. Okay, I see that. I respected that. So, and see what sucks is that, most of his points, in the federal system are from prison sentences, from gaming that is in every gas station, every tobacco shop, every bar, that he paved the way, him and his family. But anyway, and that's part of what judged against him, and then now everybody's doing it. So I kind of look at all of those and smile. Every single gaming machine I see, I think of him, and it's like, it's a shame that he got triple life for, well, family business. That kind of happens with the life that you choose, which, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. So all of those people that got taken out, that they knew what they were doing. So it's kind of like suicide or Russian roulette. They choose their path. Anytime I was around, well, cartel or Russians or Italians, you know, when I was younger, when I lived a different life, you know, which I got 15 years, no street life, no drug addiction. I smoke pot, I do, no shame in it, but I do not involve myself in any type of drug trade. And but when I did, I knew that was the choice I made. And I kind of look at all my friends that died of just overdoses, and I'm like, kind of looking at them like they're the lucky ones, you know. And then I look at my friends that, like my stepdad that hung himself after my mom's murder, you know. It's like, and I'm upset with him because he hung himself. Like, why can't he just overdosed, you know? So then it's like, now, like, what am I to do? You know, it's like, should I start doing drugs again? Shit. Prayers and blessings to all the filming. St. Michael, Rogue One.